Y2. What is up, man? Today we are going to be discussing jealousy, man. Now, from my perspective, man, jealousy is one of the biggest plague to society. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if that deals with being a we're like a parasocial community or a generation, or just people are just so attached to material things. I don't really know what it is, but I had to sit down and think like where does jealousy stem from? Because jealousy to me is like wanting what someone else has. And in reality, bro, there's no need for that, bro. I know what you're thinking, like, why yes? What do you mean there's no need for that? It's like, bro, think about it. Let's say you jealous of your neighbor because they got a nice car. Okay, or you jealous of them because their wife is hot. You know what I mean? Or you jealous of them because they got more money than you. You know what I'm saying? These are all things that you're literally envying and producing hate in your heart for someone else having when you have the ability to get yourself. What do I mean by that? Why are you jealous of your neighbors having a sexy wife, more money, better cars, when all those things that I just mentioned are provided in abundance for everyone? They're provided in abundance for everyone. What do I mean? It's like, yo, bro, let's say my homie got a sexy girlfriend. Bro, you know how many beautiful women in the world? There's no need for me to be jealous of my homie. I can go get me a sexy girlfriend like his girlfriend. But most people don't think like that. Why? Because they want to have their cake and eat it too. You know what I'm saying? And that falls on the line with greed. So what does greed mean? It's like, yo, bro, you may see somebody that they got a girlfriend, but they're not so okay with her looks, but they're envying somebody close to them because their girlfriend is sexier. But when you look at that, it's like, dang, this man got a girlfriend. You think he'll be happy with his girlfriend, but nah, he wants this guy's girlfriend because of her looks. That is greed. That is ultimate greed. And bro, out of all the deadly sins they mentioned to you, I'm gonna be honest, greed is like the top catalyst, bro. Greed is gonna cause you to betray people, want to commit an M, do heinous things, just be unmorally correct. That greed and all that is greed turning into jealousy, and then it becomes something else. You know what I mean? Because like I said, a lot of the things that people get jealous of others about, there's no need for that there because it's provided to us in abundance. Like people get jealous over material things. You know how much material things there are in the world? There's a new car every day, new cell phone, clothes, all that stuff is constantly being produced. So when you think about jealousy, it's like, dang, really? There's no real reason to be jealous of a person. You know what I'm saying? And those who are super jealous and envious of others, they have the most greed in their heart, bruh. They're consumed by greed. You know what I'm saying? Those are the people that they want to have their cake and eat it too. They want the punch with the cups. They want everything. You know what I mean? Because when I think about it, it's like, man, most of the time people are jealous of others because their looks. You know what I mean? But it's like, yo, bro, I don't care what you do, man. None of you guys can look like anyone in the world. So listen, what does that mean? It's like, yo, bro, you can go to Dr. Miami, fool, and you could tell him, look, I want to look just like YS Eats. It don't matter how good that reconstruction, reconstructive a doctor when it comes to face surgery is. You would never look like YS. Or you want to look like Mr. Beast or Travis Scott. You will never look like them. Why? Because when God created everyone, he created everybody distinctly. Distinctly, bro. What does that mean? It's like, bro, we each have a geothermal code that can never be similar to each other's. And when you look further down, it's like some people who have kids, bro, like their kids kind of resemble them here and there, but they still have their own distinctive look. Now, you're like, man, what is this guy talking about? We could start to look at twins because I have twin brothers. Fraternal, identical, they're distinctive. Means there's always a difference, bro. I don't care if they look split in image of each other. There's something that's going to be different. Now, that being said, is like You should wrap your head around the fact that, bro, you can never envy someone because their jealousy looks or hereditary traits that they receive, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can never envy them because that is out of their control. That is out of their context. That is literally a blessing from God. You know, this is something that God provides to all of us. We don't go to the store and say, "Oh God, look, let me get the button nose." You know what I'm saying? Let me get the maybe 511, man. 511's cool. You feel me? Uh, let me get some good teeth. We don't do that, bro. We don't even know what we're gonna look like when we about to come to this world. So understanding all of that, it's like I don't understand what jealousy really is, man. It gotta be like the ultimate final boss of greed because I don't think I could be jealous of anybody for anything. Most I've ever been jealous of is another dude trying to chop my girl or something. It's like, yo, bro, get your ass out of here. But for me to look at another person and be like, yo, man, I'm mad you got the Corvette, man. I'm mad about that. Nah, bro, because the way I think it's like, yo, I can go get a Corvette if I work hard. Maybe you might be dating Pamela Anderson. Bro, I can go get me a Beyonce. You feel me? Because it's never a limit on these things. When I say it's not a limit on these things, dude, you know how many people done lost their life over jewelry? You know how many people done lost their life over shoes because of jealousy, because of greed? What do I mean? Like the person who try to end their life or take them out had shoes. They had some form of jewelry. But it's just the greed in them that made them feel like they want everything. You know what I mean? And this is important because it never needed to happen. All the people that was taking others out for material things and all they had to do was work hard and go get it, man. That's all they had to do. All the guys who committed M's for money, cars, all they had to do was work hard and go get the money. Cause just cause there's one billionaire doesn't mean that he has all the dollars in the world or all the money in the world. There's still more money that could be made. I try to break things down on the simplest form for people to kind of like really relate to what I'm saying because yeah, you might have a nice house and then your neighbor got a nicer house, but you don't need to have jealousy or greed for your neighbor because your neighbor got a nicer house. You live in America, bro. You can literally work hard and get a better house than him. You know what I'm saying? And I wish a lot of people, bro, would really have that mindset because it will make things morally right, man. But a lot of the times you got a lot of people with so much greed that's just literally right next to you, plotting, hoping, and waiting, and wishing that you know they was in your shoes, bro. I don't know. I don't know how to. I don't know how else to say it to y'all, man. But comment down below, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Am I off? Can you relate to what I'm saying? Comment down.